Good evening. Welcome to Westwood. My name is Vicki Jenkins. I'm the spelling bee coordinator and coach. We have a fine group of youngsters here that are going to spell their hearts out tonight. We try to mimic the Lorain County regional spelling bee as much as possible in the setup of the room, in the use of the microphones, and we follow the Scripps Howard spelling bee protocol of saying the word, spelling the word, and saying the word. The students, if you do misspell a word, you will hear a ding, in which then you will receive the correct pronunciation, and then I'll ask that you sit in the chairs located along the back wall by me. First, I'd like each student to come up, and they did a random pick of their order here by alphabet, and Sam is first. I would ask that each student come up, and this is the only time that you have to face the audience, otherwise you'll just be facing the judges. Just to introduce yourself, tell which grade you're in, and who your language arts teacher is. Sam?
My name is Sam Fennick, and my language arts teacher is Mrs. Dancy. Great.
My name is Jamari Stefanik, and I'm in 8th grade, and my teacher is Mrs. Dancy. We good?
We're good, thank you.
I'm Gage Kimball. I'm in 7th grade, and my language arts teacher is Miss Jenkins.
I'm Aaron Moen. I'm in the 8th grade. My language arts teacher is Mrs. Dancy.
I'm Michaela Horton. I'm in 8th grade, and my language arts teacher is Miss Nancy.
I'm Justin Pandy, and I'm in 7th grade, and my language arts teacher is Miss Jenkins.
My name is Anthony Alicio. I'm in the 7th grade, and Miss Jenkins is my language arts teacher.
My name is Zaria Todd. I'm in the 7th grade, and my language arts teacher is Miss Jenkins.
My name is Taylor Powers. I'm in the 7th grade, and Miss Jenkins is my teacher.
My name is Jessica Chapman. I'm in the 7th grade, and Miss Jenkins is my language arts teacher.
My name is Melissa Palmer. I'm in 8th grade, and my language arts teacher is Mrs. Dancy. My name is Sierra Carpenter. I'm in 7th grade, and my language arts teacher is Mr. Wagner.
I would like to introduce our esteemed judges for this evening. We have three. First is Ann Schloss. She is the Director of Academic Services here at Elyria City Schools. Then we have Scott Wagner. He is 7th and 8th grade language arts teacher here at Westwood. And then we have Jen Dancy. She is 8th grade language arts teacher here at Westwood, and she will be our pronouncer. All right, let's begin.
Your word is exam. The students in Mr. Henry's English class organized a study group to prepare for the final exam. Exam.
Exam. E-X-A-M. Exam.
Bedrock. Selena supervised her teacher by saying she knew bedrock would be solid and very hard to break in real life from playing Minecraft. Bedrock.
Bedrock. B-E-D-R-O-C-K. Bedrock.
Atlas. Jonah loves to take his grandpa's old atlas off the shelf and flip through the pages, dreaming of the places he'll travel someday. Atlas.
Atlas. A-T-L-E-S. Atlas.
I'm sorry, the spelling is A-T-L-A-S. Dojo. Xander took karate classes at a local dojo 3 times a week.
Dojo. D-O-J-O. Dojo.
Habits. So Linda knew that if she wanted to get healthy, she would have to change both her eating and exercise habits.
Habits. H-A-B-I-T-S. Habits.
the rain stopped, Luke ran outside with the goal of stomping in every puddle on his street. Puddle.
Puddle. Puddle. Puddle.
Forget. As soon as Jet finished his first airplane ride, he said he would never forget it for the rest of his life. Forget.
Forget. Forget. Forget.
Quack. As a joke, Joy's older brother very patiently explained to her that a duck says meow and a cat says quack.
Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Rare. Misty possesses a rare talent for ballet dancing. Rare.
Rare. R-A-R-E. Rare.
Frothy. Camilla likes to stand on the wet beach and let the frothy waves tickle her feet. Frothy.
Frothy. Frothy. Frothy.
Chair. Jessica loves to read books while snuggled under a blanket in her favorite chair. Chair.
Chair. Chair. Chair.
Dizzy. Aaliyah felt dizzy after riding the roller coaster. Dizzy.
Dizzy. D-I-Z-Z-Y. Dizzy.
Reward. Angelica got a sticker as a reward for behaving at the dentist's office. Reward.
Reward. R-E-W-A-R-D. Reward.
Likeable. Gabe's favorite TV show is about a grumpy detective and his likable sidekick. Likeable.
Likeable. L-I-K-E-A-B-L-E. Likeable.
Husband. Eric prides himself on being a good husband and father. Husband.
Husband. H-U-S-B-A-N-D. Husband.
Passport. Before leaving for her flight to Paris, Annie checked her purse one more time to make sure she had her passport. Passport.
Passport. P-A-S-S-P-O-R-T. Passport.
Length. Carla asked Angie if she wanted to race down the entire length of the soccer field. Length.
Length. L-E-N-G-T-H. Length.
Euro. Named in 1995 and introduced in 1999, the euro didn't enter circulation as paper currency until 2002. Euro.
Euro. E-R-O-U. Euro.
This is Nancy.
Oh,
The correct spelling.
I'm sorry. E-U-R-O is the correct spelling. Granola. Graham's favorite breakfast is homemade granola topped with fresh blueberries. Granola.
Granola. G-R-A-N-O-L-A. Granola.
Excuse. Savannah didn't have a good excuse for being late for school again. Excuse.
Excuse. E-X-C-U-S-E. Excuse.
Thigh. Damien had to miss practice because of an injury to his left thigh. Thigh.
Thigh. T-H-I-G-H. Thigh.
Flattery. Despite Olivia's flattery, her mom still refused to be swayed. Flattery.
Flattery. F-L-A-T-T-E-R-Y. Flattery.
Umpire. The coach objected when the umpire elected the player for unsportsmanlike conduct. Umpire.
Umpire. U-M-P-I-R-E. Umpire.
Oh, I'm sorry. U-M-P-I-R-E. Shoehorn. Lewis, Mac, and Mikey tried unsuccessfully to shoehorn themselves into a bumper car designed to seat 2 people. Shoehorn.
Shoehorn. S-H-O-E-H-O-R-N. Shoehorn.
Drench. Elaine was worried the rain would drench her new dress, so she put on a raincoat. Drench.
Drench.
Wait, drench.
Drench. D-R-E-N-C-H. Drench.
Junior. Dustin is a goaltender on a junior hockey team and he hopes to play in the NHL one day. Junior.
Junior. J-U-N-I-O-R. Junior.
Scarlet. Robin planted so many flowers that her garden was a sea of scarlet and purple all summer long. Scarlet.
Scarlet. S-C-A-R-L-E-T. Scarlet. Is that right?
Summary. James forgot to read the book on turtles before visiting the aquarium, so he asked his brother to give him a summary instead. Summary.
Summary. S-U-M-M-A-R-Y. Summary.
Fringe. Jody's leather coat has fringe on the back and sleeves. Fringe.
Fringe. F-R-I-N-G-E. Fringe.
Torrent. After he sent report cards home, Mr. McDonald received a torrent of calls from concerned parents. Torrent.
Torrent. T-O-R-I-E-N-T. Torrent.
Impulse. George had difficulty resisting the impulse to eat, sorry, I said that wrong. George had difficulty resisting the impulse to eat another cookie. Impulse.
Impulse. I-M-P-U-L-S-E. Impulse.
Jargon. Anna was sure that the computer programmers were speaking English, but their jargon made it impossible for her to understand what they were saying. Jargon.
Jargon. J-A-R-G-O-N. Jargon.
Sympathy. Andy sent a card to his teacher to express his sympathy for the loss of her dog. Sympathy.
Sympathy. S-Y-M-P-A-T-H-Y. Sympathy.
Vague. Mr. Armstrong's directions for the assignment were so vague that the class had to ask him to explain again. Vague.
Vague. V-A-G-U-E. Vague.
Chortle. The whole class let out a hearty chortle when Mr. Hendricks said they'd be released early on the last day of school. Chortle.
Chortle. C-H-O-R-T-L-E. Chortle.
Alternate. Joyce and Benjamin alternate performing lines of the poem for the poetry contest at school. Alternate.
Alternate. A-L-T-E-R-N-A-T-E. Alternate.
Genteel. Despite his genteel manner, Senator Smith could be a ruthless opponent. Genteel.
Genteel. Genteal. Genteel.
I'm sorry, it's G-E-N-T-E-E-L. Paragon. Magazines describe the new engine as a paragon of efficiency. Paragon.
Paragon. P-A-R-A-G-O-N. Paragon.
Casserole. Laura's favorite meal is her mother's tuna casserole. Casserole.
Casserole. C-A-S-S-E-R-O-O-E.
C-A-S-S-E-R-O-L-E. Enunciate. Ozzy doesn't enunciate perfectly, but he is only 3 years old. Enunciate.
Enunciate. A-N-U-N-C-I-A-T-E. Enunciate.
E-N-U-N-C-I-A-T-E. Mogul. In an interview, the business mogul credited her success to luck and hard work. Mogul.
Mogul. M-O-G-U-L-E. Mogul.
I'm sorry, that's M-O-G-U-L. Just so we're aware, we are down to the last 5 contestants, which means they will be moving on to the next spelling bee. Marathon. Ernie's goal is to become a successful long-distance runner and win at least one major marathon. Marathon.
Marathon. M-A-R-A-T-H-O-N. Marathon.
Collude. Leah will collude with Desmond to defeat the other candidates in the school elections. Collude.
Can you give me the language of origin?
Latin.
Collude. C-O-L-L-U-D-E. Collude.
Polemic. Try as he might, Rupert could not prevent the conversation from turning into a polemic debate. Polemic.
Polemic. P-A-L-E-M-I-C. Polemic.
I'm sorry, it's P-O-L-E-M-I-C. Billiards. Ashley enjoys playing billiards in her free time. Billiards.
Can you give me the definition?
Any of several games played on a table by hitting balls into one another or into pockets using a long stick.
Can you say the word again?
Billiards.
Can you say it again?
Billiards.
Okay. Billiards. B-I-L-L-I-A-R-D-S. Billiards.
Pomposity. Although he had much power, the leader exhibited no trace of pomposity.
Pomposity. Pomposity. Pomposity.
Zealous. John Paul is a zealous supporter of the presidential candidate. Zealous.
Zealous. Z-E-A-L-O-U-S. Zealous.
Montage. The program's opening credit sequence is a montage of white beaches, swaying palm trees, racing boats, and attractive sunbathers. Montage.
Montage. M-O-N-T-A-G-E. Montage.
Anorak. Geraldine bought a purple anorak for her backpacking trip. Anorak.
Can you say the word again?
Anorak.
Anorak. A-N-O-R-A-K. Anorak.
Badger. Judge Jones has little patience with prosecutors who badger witnesses. Badger.
Badger. B-A-D-G-E-R. Badger.
Migraine. Karen's doctor found out that her migraine was caused by a food allergy. Migraine.
Migraine. M-I-G-R-A-I-N. Migraine.
I'm sorry, it's M-I-G-R-A-I-N-E. Hypnotic. Etta found that listening to Thunderstorm had a hypnotic effect on her. Hypnotic.
Hypnotic. H-Y-P-N-O-T-I-C. Hypnotic.
Obscure. The idea the chapter was trying to convey was expressed in an unnecessarily obscure way. Obscure.
Obscure. O-B-S-C-U-R-E. Obscure.
Nationalism. Nationalism is often cited as one of the causative factors of international hostilities. Nationalism.
Nationalism. N-A-T-I-O-N-A-L-I-S-M. Nationalism.
Spectacles. Mary spent a long time looking at the display of spectacles in the museum. Spectacles.
Can you give me the definition?
Glasses.
Spectacles. S-P-E-C-T. S-P-E-C-T-I-C-A-L-S. Spectacles.
I'm sorry, that's S-P-E-C-T-A-C-L-E-S.
All right, congratulations. We're now down to our top two spellers, so the rules change just a bit in that if a speller misses a word, they will not be given the correct pronunciation. The second speller will have the opportunity to spell the misspelled word. To win the spelling bee, Zaria or Michaela need to spell two words in succession. Okay? All right, Michaela, you're up.
Pathogen. The plant scientist is investigating the pathogen that is spreading a disease in grape harvests in Northern California. Pathogen.
Can you say the word again?
Pathogen.
Okay. Pathogen. Pathogen. Pathogen.
Cylindrical. The cylindrical caterpillar inched its way across the broad leaf. Cylindrical.
Cylindrical. SOLINDRICAL. Cylindrical.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Michaela?
I get the same.
Yes. Cylindrical. Please say the word.
Yeah. Cylindrical. Cylindrical. CYLIEN. Can I start over? Like, do it?
You can start over, but you have to use the same spelling.
Yeah. CYLINDRICAL. Cylindrical.
I'm sorry, you spelled it differently the first time. You spelled it correct right there, but differently the first time.
So,
The correct spelling is CYLINDRICAL.
so
Goes back to Zara.
Goes back, sorry. Latency. The latency of Uncle Arthur's Addison's disease lasted well 9 days before he died. Latency.
Latency. LATENTSY. Latency.
I'm sorry. No.
latency. LATENCY. Latency.
That is correct.
Get one more word. If you spell this next word correctly, you're the change.
Pinnacle. The clouds obscured the pinnacle from the view of those in the valley below. Pinnacle.
Pinnacle. PINN. ACLE. Pinnacle.
That is correct.
Congratulations to all our spellers for a fantastic spelling bee. We do have trophies for our top 5 spellers and pins for all of our participants. In 5th place is Aaron Moen. Come on up, Aaron. Fourth place is Sam Fennick. Sam. Third place, Jamaria Stefanik. Second place, Zaria Todd. And the first place, 2016 Westwood Spelling Bee champ, Michaela Horton. I would like to invite everyone to come to the cafeteria. We have some snacks.